it's Jess here for Nigezza.co.uk. Thank you for joining me today. Today I've got the tutorial for the card I made for the colour combo blog hop. So I made this card last week for the ink stamp share blog hop, and I did say at the time of making it that I would probably redo it with colours. So now I've got a colour combo challenge. It's a good time to do it. So the colours are Pineapple Punch, Merry Merlot and Pool Party. So a bit different, not my sort of normal go-to colours, although I do love that one. So I thought, let's see what it looks like. Okay, so like before, I'm going to use Thoughtful Blooms, and yeah, let's see where we go with it. I've mounted up the 3 stamps that I used, and I've got a little scrap for the centre bit, and I got this one to stamp the main bit of the card. I'm going to bring in this because I might go over the edge, and I was thinking I would stamp, I'm going to do them both at the same time, the sort of stems in Merry Merlot. Thought we'd see what that looked like. So we'll stick one of these up in the corner there. And then we're coming around here. And going up the edge. And then just a little peek. Ooh. Don't want to get that smudge, like so. So that's the Merry Merlot bit. Give it a scrub. I've now got it forever stained, slightly pinky red, but that's fine. And then I think I'm going to do the big flower in Pool Party, and then I'll obviously do the little flower then in Pineapple Punch. So get this punched, not punched, stamped. There is a punch that goes with this, and I don't have it. There we go. I've not really stamped that very well, have I? We'll see how it carries on. And then we'll do the little flowers in Pineapple Punch. And then we'll see what I think. I think we might get away with it. So that's one of the good things about doing sort of colour challenges. It does make you use colours in a combination that you otherwise wouldn't do. And then sometimes you surprise yourself by really liking how it turned out. Go there again. There we go. And I might, just to make it a bit different, I might stamp and punch out the flower, because I've got a little punch that might work. So if I get some scraps, and I'll punch out 4 of these, and then it might cover up the fact that I haven't quite stamped it how I want it. So let me just get the little flower punch that I've got. So I've got this flower punch that is now retired, but it's not a bad fit. So I'm going to use it. Didn't actually think about lining this punch up when I was stamping it on this sheet. So just snip that a bit so I can get in there. So you've got to get the stamp sets free, you have to spend £45, and then to get the punch free you spend £90. So yeah, it's quite nice to be rewarded for something. Right, so let's just give these flowers a little bit of life. I'm just gonna go around like so, and then I might fold the petals back. So not only am I doing this card with some different colours, well, with colour, I'm just sort of stepping it up a little bit as well by adding this. And I think I might, thinking about the sentiment whilst I'm doing this, so I think I'm just going to curl these ends back as well. And then if I offset it, you can see the other one below. It's quite cute. And then I could put a little gem in the middle. Maybe? I think I've got Pool Party Blend. I would like them to be nice if it was yellow. Oh, I got some yellow sequins. Could use them. They're not the same yellow, but I think they'll do. Slight cheat. Is that allowed? There we go. And then we've got to think about the sentiments. Now we've got thank you. Got the same sentiments I used before, and we've got congratulations. I actually chose that one to go on there because I felt it needed that, but I don't want to use that, so I'm thinking about a different set. So I've decided I might go for a birthday card, and I might use this happy birthday. It's photopolymer, so I can see through, so I'm actually not going to stamp it until I've die cut it so that I know exactly where to put it. So we're using the stitched rectangles, and so it's the second largest, I believe, for that panel. Oh no, it wasn't, it was the largest. Oh, good job I checked. So get those flowers off, so we're going to cut that out with that one. And then, yeah, so that one was 1, 2, 3, 4, That one was the 5th one, and then we did a separate frame, so we'll do the 4th one. I'm not sure yet what colour I want to make my card blank, so I'm going to get these die cut, and then we can start playing with the cardstock to decide which one looks best out of the 3 colours that we've got to choose. So that's those lot die cut. And let's just see the different colour. So I've got a pool party card blank, quite like that. Got some pineapple punch. That kind of makes the yellow jump, but I think this is quite bright. And then we've got Merry Merlot, so I think I'm more likely to choose Merry Merlot or Pool Party. Or Pool Party. I think I'll go for Pool Party because we've got the Pool Party flowers, and I think that sort of ties in quite nicely. Yep. So we'll go for that. So we need to cut a frame from this one. So we'll get that ready in a sec. And we need to stamp our little saying, plus I did some stamping on the bit on the inside like so, so I need to do that as well, which I forgot and remembered as I was die cutting. So we want the happy birthday. So I think I might stick with it being Pool Party so that it matches the card base. I think that will bring it all in together nicely. If I'd chosen Merry Merlot, then I'd be stamping with that, but I think the happy birthday will look good. So get my Pool Party. Yep, so let's get it on there. There we are, quite like that. I think that looks cool. And then on the inside here, we're going to do, let's have a little look at my original to remind me. So just a little peak at the top. And then at the bottom, we've got a bit coming in there and a bit going off there. And then we've got our Pool Party. And I'm going to try and see if I can stamp this in a better position. Yeah, not really. That one's better. And then we'll just have a little bit of a one coming in there. And then the pineapple punch. If I can find where I put the ink pad. Kind of moved them to one side and now I can't see them. as I put the stamp pad on top. There we go. I think that's cute. So we've just got to die cut the frame, and then we can start sticking all the components together. There we are. So cut this out so I can use that on another card, and there I've got a nice pool party frame. So let's see how that looks. And there. Like so. And then we've got these little flowers to stick on. And I thought they needed something in the middle, so I've got Pool Party Blend. I would prefer it yellow, but I don't think I've got Pineapple Punch, have I? Oh, I have, you know. Oh, I had already coloured them ready, but I've used that one. I've got Pineapple Punch blend. Forgot about that. So if I just colour these 4 pearls in Pineapple Punch, I think that will be just what we need. So I'll just leave that to one side whilst I'm gluing. So let's get the rest of the things glued in. So bit of trusty Tombow. After being without it for so long, I've stocked up so much that I just add a bottle to each of my orders. So I'm not going to run out ever again. There we go. Right, and when I do a frame like this, I like to stick the frame on first. So I can see where it goes. So there we are. Pushing down too hard just yet. Yep. Now I'll stick it down. And we'll put this in the middle. That way up. And then I'm going to put a bit of Tombow on the back of each of these flowers to stick on. And I think that's worked out quite well. I say not a colour combination I would ordinarily use. Don't particularly use Pineapple Punch an awful lot. I'm not a huge fan of yellow as it is, but a yellow that requires sunglasses to look at, definitely not a fan of. But I think that works, slightly overlapping there. And then we can add these pineapple punch pearls. And that just finishes it off, I think. Could add one over that dot there, couldn't I? No, gonna leave it. There we have it. So that's my card. So that's my card in monochrome, and there it is, stepped up with a bit of colour and add in the flowers. So quite like that. So I will put all the measurements and everything over on my blog. Should be a link coming up there, and I'll also link to the original blog hop as well, so that you can see the rest of everybody that's done with this colour combo. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Go and explore some more. See you again soon.